What's up guys, I'm Alyssa, sophomore here at Hutch. Welcome to my crib. All right, come on in guys. Here in the Arts AV house, we pride ourselves in being the best, so we show that we're the best. And these aren't just plaques on the wall, these are cash money prizes that you can win just from coming here to Hutch and learning everything you can learn in the Arts AV cluster. We've got so many right here. That's about $1,000, probably more. Mr. Johnson's gotten $800 just by himself, not counting all the students. All right, so now we're gonna go into the first room in the Arts AV cluster and my personal favorite spot, the control room. Let's head in there. All right, so in here we've got the latest, the greatest setup. And in case you guys didn't know, we've got our very own news show, Hawk Hit News, and this is where all the magic happens. Let's check it out. Yo, this is my boy Taylor Gatto, senior here at Hutch. Taylor, what are you and Shayla working on right now?
We're just working on our Hawk Hit News program. With this system that we have here, we can do anything you can imagine, live sport broadcast. This is the same system the Miami Heat use, so you know we're top of our game.
Sounds like we're pretty set up. So not only do we have this super cool switchboard that the Miami Heat also uses, we've got this dope audio board to make sure all of our anchors and everything sound really great. As if this wasn't cool enough, let's get into the main place. Let's hop on over to the studio. All right guys, this is the main hangout, the main place where all the work gets done. Yo, we've got the coolest and the best lab set up in here, and it's all been put together by our super cool teacher, Mr. Johnson.
Yo, what's up, Alyssa? What's up, guys? Welcome to my crib. Yeah, this place is super souped up, including we got screens. 70-inch 4K screens here. MacBook Pros, not those cheap little white MacBooks. We got the MacBook Pro 13 inches there. We've got monitors in the back booths and the side booths. We got so sick of our paper bulletin board, we put monitors in our hallway. All total, 1,111 inches of just pure viewing pleasure right here in Arts AV. You can come check it out.
That's a lot.
Okay, good.
Now we're in one of my most favorite places in the entire lab, the studio. In here we've got the best cameras in the state, the best lighting system, and 20 feet of green screen. Our Hawk Hit News is filmed right here, and it's the coolest place in the entire school. All right, and if you guys really just need to sit down and grind on your work, we've got these super cool back booths with dual monitors. And here's my boy Jaden. Hey Jaden, what are you working on?
I'm just working on some logos so we can get out to the companies, make them look good.
All right, well it seems like you're doing a pretty good job. I'll let you get back to work. Here at Hutch, we use the latest and the greatest software. All the things that your favorite movies, posters, commercials were made on, we use the same editing software because we're the best. All right guys, let's head over into our equipment room. We've got everything under the sun in here. We've got microphones, we've got DSLR cameras, we've got video cameras, Canon, Nikon, Sony, we've even got freaking GoPros, and we want you to get the best hands-on experience with the greatest equipment out there. That's why you can check this out just during the school day, overnight, over the weekend, and even use them for your own personal projects. So not only do we make super cool news shows, videos, photos, and graphics in here, but we produce our very own yearbooks. And these yearbooks, they're not just your grandma's yearbooks, they're super cool and made with the highest tech software and have awesome features like augmented reality where you can use your phone to interact with the book. And let me tell you guys, it's crazy. So not only all that cool stuff, but I can graduate from Hutch with up to 9 college credits, and if I want, I can get my Adobe Photoshop certification, Premiere certification, and New Tech to lead me into a great career in the Arts AV field. I love Arts AV and I love Hutch, and I think you guys will too. But now I'm gonna need you to get out of here because I've got to work on this super cool video, and I hope I see you guys next year right here at Hutch.
Welcome to Stream Team.
The team is made up of students from the Arts AV cluster at Hutchinson High School. This group of young and creative students dedicate their time after school and on the weekends to produce live events from all over Alaska. These events are streamed over the web for audiences across the state, the nation, and the world to enjoy. Of note, we are particularly proud of our graduation stream, which was viewed by deployed family members in Iraq. Our team uses high-end production equipment, including multiple cameras, mass communication headsets, live video switchboards, and even an instant replay generator to produce high-quality and engaging content for our viewers. The team is made up of between 6 to 10 students, each in unique positions responsible for a certain aspect of the show, yet all moving in sync to produce the best possible viewing experience. Our team started in March of 2010, and to date we have produced over 300 live streams. We started with making streams in our own home school, but have since mobilized our equipment, and we now stream various events all over Alaska. It is always a fun and exciting experience to produce these streams, but the real reward is being able to bring live coverage of special events to parents and fans who are unable to make the long trips around our great state.
Alright, to start, let's preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, you want to grease some 9-inch pans with cooking oil. Oh, wrong way. Next, you'll want to grab 1 cup of butter and 3 cups of brown sugar and mix them together until light and fluffy. Oh, oops, okay. Alright, then we're going to mix it at medium speed. Alright, next you want to add 4 eggs to the mix. Oh my god. Oh no. You may get some shells in there, but maybe it'll add a nice crunch. Alright, then add about a teaspoon of vanilla. For the next step, you want to mix the dry ingredients. For the dry mix, you want 3/4 cup of cocoa powder, 3 teaspoons of baking soda, and 2 cups of flour. Another important ingredient for the dry mix is salt. We want to add about half a teaspoon of salt. It's important to get a good amount of salt, but not too much. Alright, then we're going to mix it. The next step is to mix the mixes. Oops. Then mix them together. You'll want to add 1 cup of boiling water as you stir. We're going to pour the mix into the pan. It's important you only fill the pan about 3/4 of the way through. Step, we're going to throw it in the oven for 30 minutes. Alright, after 30 minutes, it's time to take the cake out. Wow. If your cake turned out as perfect as mine, then for the last step, enjoy it.
In the girls' bracket today, the Monroe Rams against the Valdez Buccaneers. This game determines who will play in the championship game tomorrow against our Hutchinson Lady Hawks. It is crucial that the teams both come out ready to fight. And there's the national anthem.
Tonight's semifinal matchup features on the visiting side the Monroe Catholic Rams, and on the home side your hometown Valdez Buccaneers. Starting tonight for the Rams, number 3 junior Grace Hodges, number 4 freshman Shelby. And now, for your hometown Valdez Buccaneers, sophomore number 3, Reese King. Number 4, senior Jade Ross. Freshman number 14, Kylie Fletcher Gilbert. Sophomore number 15, Allie Seaver. And junior number 32, Julian Blake. Buccaneers are coached by Joe Wilson, assistant coach Joe Young.
All right, folks, we'll go over those starters here. But for now, you're tuned in to watch the Monroe Catholic Rams taking on the Valdez Buccaneers in this semifinal matchup. Monroe will start with possession. They are wearing their white uniforms with blue and gold trim and numbers. The Valdez Buccaneers are wearing their black uniforms with their Columbia blue trim and numbers. Fletcher Gilbert for the Buccaneers comes up with the steal to Sieber, and rebound Monroe. Starters for the Rams, number 3 is junior Grace Hodges, number 4 is freshman Shelby Eidenmiller, number 5 freshman Katie Bass, number 14 senior Maddie Leslie, and number 34 is sophomore Chella Stepovich, and that is Bass. Katie Bass starts the scoring off here, 2-0 Rams. For the Buccaneers, their starters are number 3 sophomore Reese King, number 4 senior Jade Watts, number 14 freshman Kylie Fletcher Gilbert, number 15 sophomore Allie Sieber, and number 32 is junior Jillian Fleming. Shot for King, no good. Sieber on the rebound, put back, no good. Foul on the play. Foul is called on number 14, Maddie Leslie, her team's first. The Rams got here by defeating the Eielson Ravens 48-23 earlier today. Bucks are on the board with that free throw from Sieber. And it's Jillian Fleming who goes in and gets the rebound for the Bucks. Watts inside, tried to get it to Sieber, but Maddie Leslie comes up with the steal. She gets it to Hodges. Hodges had a very good game for the Rams earlier today against the Ravens. Fleming has it, dribbles her way up. Now here comes Watts. Some full court pressure on by the Rams. Bucks do get it across the timeline. Fleming steps back for the three. A little strong, Hodges with the rebound. Iden Miller underneath. Pass is loose, and Watts has it. Bucks have numbers, and quickly back on defense. Hodges gets back there, but Watts converts. There is a steal. It's Jillian Fleming. She takes it up, and a little strong off the glass. Back to the Rams. Pardon me, that was Stepovich on the rebound. There's a shot, doesn't go. Fletcher Gilbert with the rebound for the Buccaneers. She's got Reese King on the right. That's where she goes, and there's a nice bit of defense there by Hodges. Now they're going to call her for the foul, but Hodges getting across. It's her first, team's first. So at the line, 4-2, is the sophomore Reese King. Substitution for the Rams, checking in is Hendricks for Stepovich. It's Aaron Hendricks, the freshman. 1 of 2 for King. Fast on the drive. Leslie, 16-footer is good. Maddie Leslie ties it at 4. Rams keeping that pressure on. Fleming gets it across midcourt, drives it, left side. Watts steps back for the 3, and it's good. Jade Watts. She has 5. Bucks lead by 3. Hodges, screen from Leslie, drives it in, left side. That's Iden Miller. That shot from Leslie, just off. Fletcher Gilbert with the rebound for the Buccaneers. King for 3. And out of bounds. Ooh. Gonna say it's off the Rams. Stoppage of play as the official is explaining something to. Okay, so no, he's getting a correction, a clarification from the scoreboard. He's not talking about that last call. He just wants a clarification of the scoreboard. That's why they allowed the stoppage here. And it may have been the team fouls. I'm not sure. up top. And traveling violation leads the call. Here comes Fletcher Gilbert for the Bucks. And I think it's out of bounds off of Monroe. Ashley Ramoth is getting ready to check into the game for Valdez. And the senior is in for Kylie Fletcher Gilbert. Skip pass, recovered by Watts. Hendricks was right there. Sieber with the move. Up and under, foul from behind. That's going to be the, it is on Maddie Leslie. That's her second. First free throw for Sieber. That is out. Substitution for the Rams. Leslie will have to check out. And into the game is Audrey Batts, number 15. She's a junior. One for two for Sieber. Pass from Iden Miller up to Hendricks. Shot. Nope. Sieber. Full court pressure is still on here for the Rams, but King gets through it. Watts for three. Sieber on the rebound. Puts it up. Nope. Ramoth pulls it out for the Buccaneers. King drives in. And it's good. Now a little bit of pressure by Valdez. Hodges and Watts. This will be an interesting matchup all night. Both very good players. Whistle. Timeout. Timeout. Monroe.
All right, guys, we're going to show you a bit of our stream team setup over here. So right over here we have our TriCaster, which usually stays mounted in our control room. In our classroom, we film our news show on it daily, and then we also take it to stream team events to run this whole operation. Rodney's over here on graphics, putting up all of our name bars and text in and cheer, and the switchboard, and we're going to go back to the game.
That's a cool behind-the-scenes look. Thank you, Alyssa. We'll do probably some more of that, I imagine. These kids deserve it's kind of weird to call them kids. They're pros at this. Deserve a lot of credit for the work that they do that you get to enjoy right now. Here is Grace Hodges working on the inside. Knocked away by Ramoth to foot race, and that's out of bounds. Back to the Rams. Substitution, Jade Watts will get a rest. And into the game is Jade Holmes. Bast working inside, gets the shot off, doesn't go. Holmes on the rebound. King double teamed back there, triple teamed, gets the ball up to Ramos. The Bucks have numbers if they push. Ramos for three, nope. King with the rebound. Fires it inside, Jade Holmes. Eidenmiller on the drive. Knocked away by Jillian Fleming. She's got it. Splits the double team. It's a one-on-one foot race. And called for the double dribble there. Yep. Called for double dribble. That was Grace Hodges hustling back on defense for the Rams. Hodges working on Raymouth. Under a minute to play here in the first. Eidenmiller. Got Bast inside, knocked away by King. Bast recovers, working it in there, gets the shot off, doesn't go. Jade Holmes with the rebound. 40 seconds to play in the first. Passes into Sieber, reverse, nope. Foul, and I think they're going to get a little push here on Bats. That's her first, team's third. This is Sieber's, Allie Sieber. She was 1 for 2 the first time at the line, 1 for 2 the second time at the line. Let's see if she's going to make it 1 for 2 this time at the line. Oh, rebound comes down, jump ball. And that'll stay with Valdez. Substitution for the Rams checking in is Chela Stepovich returning. And she's in for Bats. That's Audrey Bats. Passes into King. Right back to Fleming. Shot for the baseline. Sieber gets it back. Holmes, nope. That's going to be to the Rams. 21 seconds to play in the quarter. Rams have a chance to get into this Buccaneer lead. Eidenmiller crosses midcourt. Inside, Stepovich, hook shot, blocked by Sieber. Raymouth looks up the floor, gets it to Sieber. Time winding down, shot is good. Allie Sieber's got 4 points here, and that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. Buccaneers with the lead at the moment. Score is Valdez 14 and Monroe 4.
Okay, that's the end of the first quarter and this super crucial semifinal game between the Lady Rams and Lady Buccaneers. It's been a really tough game so far. Buccaneers are up 14-4, and if Monroe wants to push through here, they're going to have to run a tight man game. They're going to really have to press hard and definitely push Valdez out of their comfort zone a bit. So let's go back.
Thank you, Alyssa. Back underway here now in the second quarter. Rams have the ball. Leslie working on Sieber. They've got Bast inside. They do go in there. Double team, so she's got to kick it back out. Maddie Leslie had a good game inside as well earlier today. going to have to face up against Allie Sieber. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Reese King. Leslie back outside to Stepovich. Just trying to work this man-to-man defense. Good ball movement. Fast on the drive. Doesn't get it to go. Sieber with the rebound for the Buccaneers. Here comes Reese King. The winner of this game here will have to face the Hutchinson Hawks in the final. They won 2 games today. King for 3. Rebound Fleming. King, baseline drive. Nice little floater though, doesn't go. Rebound out of bounds. I think that's off of Valdez. That'll belong to the Rams. Jade Watts will check in for the Buccaneers, and she's in for Jade Holmes. Hodges in the backcourt working on Watts. Gets it across the timeline. Stepovich has the ball stripped. Here comes Watts. Rams quickly back on defense. Bucks going to have a difficult time with their transition game with this speed. There's a block. Leslie blocking Sieber. Hodges has it to Eidenmiller. And there's Bast taking it all the way in. Speaking of the transition game, it works for Monroe right there. 8-point game, 14-6 Bucks. Ball's tipped in the backcourt, stolen. Bast, another layup, and a foul. Foul's going to be on Jade Watts. That's her first, team's second. Katie Bast with 6 points, looking to make it 7. Trying to cut the Buccaneer lead down to 5. Does it. See the energy that the Rams are bringing to their defense right now. They're feeling the momentum shift. Fleming over to Fletcher Gilbert, who has checked back in for Ashley Ramos. And she's called for the carry. Momentum has shifted here. Maddie Leslie will check back into the... No, she's not checking back in. She was already in. She's just inbound. Nope, she is checking back in. It's good talking right there. No, she's not checking in. That's bad talking. Macy Hansen checks into the game for the Buccaneers for the first time. She's in for Jillian Fleming. Leslie on the drive, gets around the defender, puts it in, and the momentum has swung to the Rams here. Now it's just a 3-point game. Watts in the corner. King for three. Just short. Rebound Hansen. Putback is blocked. Hansen gets it back. Now it's Watts for three. That one's just short. Fletcher Gilbert has it. Inside, Hansen for two. Macy Hansen. Nice pass there. First score for the Buccaneers in a couple of minutes. There's a drive. Hodges, count it. Grace Hodges putting the team on the back there. Foul is called on Jade Watts. It's her second, team's third. Raymouth will check into the game, presumably for Watts. Three-point play is converted for Grace Hodges, and we will have a timeout. Full timeout, Monroe. Just a two-point game. Got a text here, go Monroe, don't give up. A lot of time left in this game. It's just a two-pointer. This is anyone's game right now. Monroe can be inspired by Hutchison's double win today, defeating the higher-ranked seed Galena Hawks in the game just previous to this one. If you would like to send in a positive message to your team, at the number that pops up every once in a while, just text into that. Over to Fletcher Gilbert, into Sieber. Can't get it to go, gets a rebound back, uses the glass. Nope. And it is Eidenmiller who saves it, but it's right to Fletcher Gilbert. She gets it over to Hansen. She's going to be blocked out of bounds. Actually, we're going to call a foul here. Foul's called on Grace Hodges. That's her second, team's fifth. This is Macy Hansen at the line for two shots. Rebound Hodges. Rams can tie the game or even take the lead here. Hodges on the drive, right to Allie Sieber. Raymouth for three. Watts on the rebound. That pass is tipped out of bounds. Stays with the Buccaneers. Pass over to Watts. Raymouth thought about the three, changed her mind. Eidenmiller there on defense. Fletcher Gilbert underneath to Hansen. Tries to go to Sieber, but is stripped by Hodges. Into the corner, Eidenmiller. Inside, taken away by Allie Sieber. And that's going to be knocked out of bounds by, I thought that was tipped, but out of bounds to the Rams. It would be Leslie to inbound it. Substitutions for the Buccaneers. Reese King checks back into the game for Fletcher Gilbert, and Jillian Fleming returns to the game for Macy Hansen. Hodges. Looks like they may want to set up a high screen here to either Leslie or Bast. Just going to go to Bast. Heidenmiller for three. Doesn't go. Sieber with the rebound. That would have given the Rams their first lead of the game since the opening moments. Oh, there's an errant pass. And now here's a chance to tie. And blocked out of bounds cleanly by Ashley Ramoth. Hendricks on the drive. Hodges to inbound it. Less than a minute to play. Hodges working on Watts. Bast on the drive over to Hendricks. She takes it in off the glass, rebounded by Reese King. Nice job of moving the ball there, Reese King. King has it on the baseline, out to Ramoth. Again, changed her mind on the three. 25 seconds to play in the half. Left side, it is King. Watts. Ramoth inside for Sieber, taken away once again. Grace Hodges. And they're not going to get, well, they will get the shot off. Hodges for three, does not go. And the score at the end of 2 quarters of play is Valdez 16, Monroe 14. We've got an exciting one. The Rams hold the Buccaneers to just 2 points in that second quarter. Our leading scorers for the Rams, Katie Bast has 4 points from Maddie Leslie and 3 from Grace Hodges. For the Buccaneers, they have 4 points from Allie Sieber, 5 from Jade Watts to lead them. 3 points from Reese King, 2 each for Jade Holmes and for Macy Hansen. And that's going to do it here for the half, and I'll turn it back over to the stream team for our halftime coverage.
What's up, guys? I'm Alyssa, sophomore here at Hutch. Welcome to my crib. All right, come on in, guys. Here in the Arts AV house, we pride ourselves in being the best, so we show that we're the best. And these aren't just plaques on the wall, these are cash money prizes that you can win just from coming here to Hutch and learning everything you can learn in the Arts AV cluster. We've got so many right here. That's about $1,000, probably more. Mr. Johnson's gotten $800 just by himself, not counting all the students. All right, so now we're gonna go into the first room in the Arts AV cluster, and my personal favorite spot, the control room. Let's head in there. All right, so in here we've got the latest, the greatest setup. And in case you guys didn't know, we've got our very own news show, Hawk Hit News, and this is where all the magic happens. Let's check it out. Yo, this is my boy Taylor Gatto, senior here at Hutch. Taylor, what are you and Shayla working on right now?
We're just working on our Hawk Hit News program. With this system that we have here, we can do anything you can imagine. Live sport broadcast. This is the same system the Miami Heat use, so you know we're top of our game.
Sounds like we're pretty set up. So not only do we have this super cool switchboard that the Miami Heat also uses, we've got this dope audio board to make sure all of our anchors and everything sound really great. As if this wasn't cool enough, let's get into the main place. Let's hop on over to the studio. All right, guys, this is the main hangout, the main place where all the work gets done. Yo, we've got the coolest and the best lab set up in here, and it's all been put together by our super cool teacher, Mr. Johnson.
Yo, what's up, Alyssa? What's up, guys? Welcome to my crib. Yeah, this place is super souped up, including we got screens. 70-inch 4K screens here. MacBook Pros, not those cheap little white MacBooks. We got the MacBook Pro 13 inches there. We've got monitors in the back booths and the side booths. We got so sick of our paper bulletin board, we put monitors in our hallway. All total, 1,111 inches of just pure viewing pleasure right here in Arts AV. You can come check it out.
That's a lot. Now we're in one of my most favorite places in the entire lab, the studio. In here we've got the best cameras in the state, the best lighting system, and 20 feet of green screen. Our Hawk Hit News is filmed right here, and it's the coolest place in the entire school. All right, and if you guys really just need to sit down and grind on your work, we've got these super cool back booths with dual monitors. And here's my boy Jaden. Hey Jaden, what are you working on?
I'm just working on some logos so we can get out to the companies, make them look good.
All right, well, it seems like you're doing a pretty good job. I'll let you get back to work. Here at Hutch, we use the latest and the greatest software. All the things that your favorite movies, posters, commercials were made on, we use this same editing software because we're the best. All right, guys, let's head over into our equipment room. We've got everything under the sun in here. We've got microphones, we've got DSLR cameras, we've got video cameras, Canon, Nikon, Sony, we've even got freaking GoPros, and we want you to get the best hands-on experience with the greatest equipment out there. That's why you can check this out just during the school day, overnight, over the weekend, and even use them for your own personal projects. So not only do we make super cool news shows, videos, photos, and graphics in here, but we produce our very own yearbooks. And these yearbooks, they're not just your grandma's yearbooks, they're super cool and made with the highest tech software and have awesome features like augmented reality where you can use your phone to interact with the book. And let me tell you guys, it's crazy. So not only all that cool stuff, but I can graduate from Hutch with up to 9 college credits, and if I want, I can get my Adobe Photoshop certification, Premiere certification, and New Tech to lead me into a great career in the Arts AV field. I love Arts AV and I love Hutch, and I think you guys will too. But now I'm gonna need you to get out of here because I've got to work on this super cool video, and I hope I see you guys next year right here at Hutch.
Welcome to Stream Team. The team is made up of students from the Arts AV cluster at Hutchinson High School. This group of young and creative students dedicate their time after school and on the weekends to produce live events from all over Alaska. These events are streamed over the web for audiences across the state, the nation, and the world to enjoy. Of note, we are particularly proud of our graduation stream, which was viewed by deployed family members in Iraq. Our team uses high-end production equipment, including multiple cameras, mass communication headsets, live video switchboards, and even an instant replay generator to produce high-quality and engaging content for our viewers. The team is made up of between 6 to 10 students, each in unique positions responsible for a certain aspect of the show, yet all moving in sync to produce the best possible viewing experience. Our team started in March of 2010, and to date we have produced over 300 live streams. We started with making streams in our own home school, but have since mobilized our equipment, and we now stream various events all over Alaska. It is always a fun and exciting experience to produce these streams, but the real reward is being able to bring live coverage of special events to parents and fans who are unable to make the long trips around our great state.
All right, you guys ready for the second half? The Buccaneers outscored the Rams 14-4 in the fourth quarter, but it was a flip in the second where the Rams outscored the Buccaneers 10-4. Bucs will have the ball to start the second half. King for three. That's good. Reese King doubles her point total with that one shot. Pass inside to Bass. Shot is up. No good. I don't think Sieber got a hand on that. There is Leslie open for the shot, and it's good. Maddie Leslie for two. Got Jade Holmes in there starting the second half. There is Fleming. Shot doesn't go. Leslie. Now here's Bast. Riley King, Reese King, excuse me, Riley's her sister, getting back there to disrupt the play. Three-point shot for Hodges. She chases down the rebound. Leslie for three. Nope. Jade Holmes with the rebound for the Buccaneers. Here comes King, working on Hodges. Watts on the drive. Back to King for three. Sieber on the rebound for the Bucs. Skip pass over to King. She takes a shot for the baseline. Fouled on the play. Foul is the first personal on Chela Stepovich. First of the half as well for the Rams. Rebound, Stepovich and Fleming. Jump ball, that'll go to the Rams. Hodges up top. And now Iden Miller on the drive. Shot's blocked. Iden Miller tries to save it. Can't quite do it. Out of bounds to the Buccaneers. King down to Holmes, back up top to Watts. Takes it in, shot is good. Oh, is that a foul on Hodges? I mean, I thought she might have got a bump in there, but that whistle came well after the commission. Well, that's the call here. Hodges gets the her third personal, second team foul. Basket is good for Watts, and she converts on the three-point play. Not saying that was a bad call, I'm just saying that was awfully late. Stepovich for the shot, rims out. That's going to be off of Valdez. That'll stay with Monroe. 5 minutes to play here in the first half. 23-16 Buccaneers. Into Stepovich. Shot from the baseline is short. Rebound Watts. Watts gets to Holmes. Turnaround shot. Little baby hook there for Allie Sieber. She's got 6. Buckners leads back to 9. There's a steal. Fleming. And Hodges nearly steals it back. I think that's out of Valdez. Yep. I think King got a hand on it. Timeout. Monroe, 30-second timeout. See what the Rams can do following the quick timeout. So far, the Buccaneers outscoring the Rams 9-2 here in the. Oh, there's a nice steal by Hodges. Oh, she just lost it. Iden Miller loosened the floor jump ball. Oh, they're going to award the timeout to Valdez. Well, that is the call. And the official is explaining it to Coach Purcell. And they are giving a 30-second timeout to Valdez, which means they will have possession. Jillian Fleming will inbound for the Buccaneers from the sideline. Again, this is the semi-final game. The winner of this game will play the Hutchinson Hawks in the championship game tomorrow night. The loser will play tomorrow with a chance to keep going. King for 3. In and out. Rebound Hodges. Bast for 3. Doesn't get it to go. Sieber to Watts. And it's going to be out of bounds off of Jade on the tip from Leslie. Substitution for the Rams. Hendricks returns. Aaron Hendricks is back into the game for Chella Stepovich. Hodges working on Watts. Hodges on the shot. Runner doesn't go. Rebound Ramos. Ashley Ramos up the floor. Fleming jump pass intended for Sieber. Out of bounds. Three minutes to play in the third quarter. Bast takes it in. Doesn't go. Tipped out of bounds. Don't know. Say it's off of Sieber. Stays the Rams. Hodges to inbound it. Substitution for the Buccaneers as Macy Hanson returns to the game. She's in for Jillian Fleming. Hodges into Bast. Thought about the quick shot. Defense was there. runner rims out. Reese King on the rebound. They're going to get Leslie going over the back. That's going to be third on Maddie Leslie. She picked those 2 fouls up pretty early in the game. She stayed clean. And just 3 fouls now. Just the 13th foul as well for the Rams in this half. Passes into Hanson. Back outside. And, yep, they do get the 3-second violation called on the Buccaneers. Just a little too long in the lane. Hodges on the drive. Three-point shot for Hodges. Sieber on the rebound. Bucks have the advantage. If they push, they do. Fire it over to Macy Hanson. Can't quite get her hands on it. Out of bounds. Another turnover to the Rams. So the Rams are definitely getting their opportunities here as you see the replay. Not able to convert on any of them yet. Still a lot of time left. We've got a whole other quarter to play. And about 2 minutes left in this one. Fast working on King. There's a drive. Hodges. Macy Hanson with the steal. She's going to dribble out of it. I didn't think she dribbled the first time, but I could be wrong. That's what those guys are watching for. So Hanson will come out, and Jaden Holmes checks back in. There's a steal by King, nearly stolen by King, rather. And Monroe has it. There's the drive. Leslie lost her footing there, taken away by Hodges. 65 seconds to play in the third quarter. Hodges to Bast. Leslie shot is, or pass is tipped. Fired up to King, lays it up, rolls out. Ball will stay with the Buccaneers. Substitution for the Rams as number 15, Audrey Batts. Number 15, Audrey Batts checks into the game, and she's going to give Maddie Leslie a rest. Foul called on Watts, and that's going to be her third. Team's first of the half. 41 seconds to play in the third quarter. And it's another shove. That's 4 on Watts. Just quickly, bang, bang. 2 fouls. And so she's going to check out. And checking in is Fleming. And that is they had a score table issue, but they just verified that that is the 4th personal on Watts. Okay, just waiting to get going here. I'm sure what okay, they are still working on the clock thing here. 35 seconds to play in the quarter. Buccaneers still have the 9-point lead, but it has been a stalemate for several minutes here. And the Buccaneers point guard, Jade Watts, is in foul trouble with 4. There's a steal by Ramoth. Fleming gets it back to Ramoth. Underneath for Holmes. Pass receiver, a little behind her. Now here come the Rams, another chance. Lots of turnovers for the Buccaneers here. King nearly came up with a steal. Hodges for 3, rebounded by Holmes. Lots of turnovers actually on both sides. Now the Rams have already played once today, so fatigue can certainly be an issue there, especially going into this fourth quarter of this hotly contested game. There's Allie Sieber for 2, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Score at the end of 3 is Valdez 27, Monroe 16. This team does a great job of taking all those shots. We've got a mix of both Hutchinson Stream team members and Valdez Stream team members all around the floor, taking shots, taking all those great photos that the Hutch team is putting into this slideshow. Just a really great presentation. The Buccaneers outscored the Rams 11-2 in that quarter, so the flip-flop continues, and obviously for the Rams, they want to do that again here in the fourth. They're going to have to. Down by 9. King for 3. Holmes on the rebound, out of bounds to the Rams. On the steal, there is Ramos. Sieber back out to King for 3. That's good. Reese King with the 3-point shot. They have a foul on the play as well. I think they counted the basket. Is it a foul on the rebound? Count the basket. Foul on, is it on Valdez, I believe? Actually, I've got no idea what happened, and neither did the folks at the score table. Because nothing got marked there, and she kind of looked back at me. I'm sorry, Tammy, I don't know what's going on either. Foul is called on, I believe, Reese King. That is her first, team's third shooting foul. And this is going to put Katie Bast at the line for 2 shots. She's got 7 tonight. When you are fatigued, the first thing to go is your legs, and that's going to affect your shooting, and that will show up here on the free throw line. And Ramuth with the rebound. Bast had 9 points in that game earlier today. It's a long pass. Fleming saves it, but it's right to Bast. Now she's going to push it. Rams have numbers. Shot for Katie Bast is good. She matches her morning total. 9 points. And now Fleming has the ball tipped. Driving violation is the call. Substitution for the Buccaneers. Jade Watts with her 4 fouls is going to return to the game. Pass underneath. There's Leslie. And a bit of a run now for the Rams. We got 6 minutes left. That's loads of time for a 10-point deficit. Knocked out of bounds by Bast. Kylie Fletcher-Gilbert's going to check into the game for the Buccaneers. She's in for Watts. It's going to save Jade for later in the game with her 4 fouls. Fletcher Gilbert's pass for Siebert too far, out of bounds. So now the Rams have a chance to continue their run. Punched out by Fletcher Gilbert. Leslie up and into Hendricks. Eidenmiller on the drive. Shot blocked by Sieber. She takes it away as well. Here comes Fletcher Gilbert. Fires it up the floor for King. Into Fleming. Fleming's shot is good. Jillian Fleming, that's a big basket there for the Buccaneers. 30-second timeout taken by the Bucks as well to kind of stop the bleeding there for the Buccaneers. As the Rams were going on a run. Now the Buccaneers putting on a little bit of backcourt pressure. Hodges gets through it. Hendricks for 2. Rebounded by Ramos. Buccaneers have time on their side. Skip passes are always dangerous though. And there is a running floater from the baseline for Reese King. Inside, Hendricks. Fast can dribble, there she goes. Hop step shot, nope. Hodges on the rebound, Hodges is fouled on the rebound. That's on Jillian Fleming, her first, team's 4th. Into Eidenmiller. Shelby Eidenmiller had a very good game this morning. Shot blocked there by Sieber. Put back, Leslie doesn't go. Rams get it back again. Eidenmiller back out to Bast. Nice hustle. Into Bast. Good job of staying under control there for Katie Bast. Meanwhile, that time continues to drain away. Leslie working on Sieber. A 14-point deficit. The Rams are going to have to start thinking about attacking here. It's good to have the patient offense. Get the shot you want. And there's a 3-point shot that is good for Leslie. Fletcher Gilbert into the corner. Underneath, Sieber. Nope. Gets it back. Kicks it outside, and now the Bucks will reset. Coach Robeson almost called a timeout there. to save the possession. Changed his mind once the Bucks got control of it again. Shot doesn't go there for King, rebounded by Ramoth. Now to Sieber, puts it up and in. Allie Sieber. Ball's knocked out by King. It'll stay with the Rams. 2.5 minutes to play in the game. 13-point lead for the Buccaneers. And with her 4 personal fouls, Jade Watts returns to the game for the Bucks, in for Kylie Fletcher-Gilbert. Fast, driving it. Shot is blocked by Sieber. And loose on the floor. King has it for the Bucks. She's going to fire the ball up the floor. Leslie's charging hard to get back there. And I think that Sieber may have heard those footsteps. So nice job there by Leslie. Even though she didn't get a hand on the ball, she was effective. There's a 3 for King that rims out. And Fleming gets the rebound. And it's going to be out of bounds off of the Rams. And timeout, Monroe. Full timeout. So as another reminder here, as we are in timeout, taking a look at the timeout huddles there. Again, the winner of this game will play against the Hutchinson Hawks tomorrow at 6 in the championship game. And then the loser of this game will play against the Eielson Ravens. No, against the, Delta Huskies tomorrow at 1 p.m. We have 6 games for you tomorrow as well. We had 8 today. Oh, we're not done yet. Still got some more games to go. We got 2 more games after this one. Yay. 6 games tomorrow, 4 games on Saturday. Fleming was open for the shot. The time, the less of it is more important for the Buccaneers right now. The clock is their ally. Buccaneers not in any hurry here. We'll wait to see how long before the Rams start to foul to stop the clock. And imagine that's going to be less than I think they didn't try to foul there. They were just trying to crowd on the double team there. Foul is on Eidenmiller. Her first, team's 4th. Passes up and into Watts, and she's going to put it up. Nope. Fighting for the rebound, gets it back, hands it to Sieber, and now the Bucks will reset. 82 seconds to play in the game. Bucks content to let this clock wind away. Ramoth double team there, needs some help. King's got it. Now the Rams come up with the steal, and fouls called on. It's unfortunate for the fortunate break for the Rams because they had the easy breakaway layup. Foul is called on Ashley Ramoth, her first, team's 5th. One minute to play in the game. And now King getting in there trying to steal it, knocks it out of bounds. Hodge is working on Watts. Fast on King. Hendricks takes it in. Here's Leslie for the shot, and she's got it. Maddie Leslie with 2. Timeout. Yeah, it's a good timeout by Coach Robeson. Nope, they're going to say not a timeout. The overtime came in first. Or not the overtime, what am I talking about? The out of bounds came in first, so at that point it becomes an option. Yeah, if he still wants to keep it. Obviously, Coach Robeson wanting to save the possession there, but it had gone out of bounds before the timeout was awarded, so he asked if he still wanted it, and that was declined. That was a block out of bounds by Hendricks. Normally, when you see that swatting motion, you're going to get the foul call, but they said they saw that. It was all ball out of bounds. Passes into King, time winding down. Here's a steal by Hodges. She'll get it up to Bast, and she'll put it up and in. And that's probably going to be the final point scored in this game, as the final score will be Valdez 36 and Monroe 27. Leading scorers for the Monroe Rams, Maddie Leslie with 13 points, 11 for Katie Bast, and 3 for Grace Hodges. For the Buccaneers, we've got 12 points for Reese King. We got 8 for Jade Watts, 10 for Allie Sieber, 2 for Jade Holmes, 2 also for Jillian Fleming, as well as Macy Hanson. And so the Valdez Buccaneers will be in the championship game tomorrow night at 6 o'clock against the Hutchison Hawks. Obviously, that will be here on the Hutchison Hawks stream of this event. And then the Monroe Catholic Rams, they're going to play against the Delta Huskies tomorrow at 1 o'clock. All right, so let's get set up for the boys game between the Delta Huskies and the Valdez Buccaneers. Stay tuned to the Hutchison High School stream team. Those look comfy. Those look comfy.
I was keeping him only for inside running, but I'm too comfortable for that. I've got a nice square out. My outside titty is my ankles.
Okay, I'm here with the Valdez game versus the Delta Huskies. Now, this is a huge, huge game. It's one of the semifinal matches deciding who goes into the championship game tomorrow for the boys bracket. Delta beat Valdez the last time they played them, so you know that both teams are going to come out here really hungry, really fighting. We saw the Delta Huskies earlier today really bring it physically and mentally in the game against the Hutchinson boys, so we're excited to see where this game goes. Let's head into it now.
Thank you, Alyssa. And as she mentioned, it was a split between the Buccaneers and the Huskies the last time these two squads met. So this is going to be a good game. Just going through the starting lineups now. For the Huskies, number 4 is Jason Montes Jr. Number 13 is senior Omar Powells. Number 24, sophomore Austin Durham. And number 52 is sophomore Ben Bialik. Not sure if you can hear the on the floor announcer. Starting for the Buccaneers is going to be number 2, senior Kylo Labonte, number 24, senior Bennett Hinkle, number 25, junior Jalen Freeman, number 33, senior Ike Watson, and number 35, senior Logan Heckathorn. Obviously, the Delta Huskies are going to be wearing their green uniforms with gold trim and numbers. And the Valdez Buccaneers are going to be wearing their home white uniforms with Columbia blue trim and numbers. Once again, this is going to be the rubber match from the regular season split these two teams had up in Delta Junction. It's out of bounds. I don't know. Valdez ball. That's always a good way to start a game from the broadcaster. I don't know what happened. It'll get better. Can only get better. There's Montes. He had a very good game. He was the player of the game earlier today. There's a shot by Durham that is good. Austin Durham, and the Huskies are on the board first. Hinkle underneath the Heckathorn, working on Bialik down there, and McGee. Shot for Hinkle is good for 3. Bennett Hinkle. Lead changes just like that. Powers gets across midcourt to McGee into Montez. His pass is tipped away. Bucks have it. Freeman over to Hinkle. Good ball movement. This is Watson working on Bialik. Good move there, Watson. Can't get it to drop. Bialik on the tip, rebound to Powers. Bialik also had a very nice game earlier today. And there's a dribble out of bounds. Freeman into Hinkle. Montez on the drive, met there by Freeman. Shot is good. Powers. Heckathorn. Hinkle for three. Rims out, foul on the play. It's going to be on Powers. That'll be his first, team's first. At the line for three. Oh, they're going to say it's a non-shooting foul, so it was after the shot. Non-shooting foul, they'll inbound it. Labonte spins, waits for the defenders to go by, puts it in. Ties the game at 5. There's a drive. Durham, too strong. Bialik is there. See if they're going to get 3 seconds, but they are going to get the foul called on Valdez here. That is going to be the first on Ike Watson, team's first. Montez drives the baseline, puts it up and in. Jason Montez, his first basket. He had 18 points earlier today in their win over Hutchison. The drive, Hinkle doesn't go. He's going to come to the line. Foul was called on Ben Bialik, his first, team's second. This free throw from Hinkle to tie it. Does it? Montez gets some help and Powers. Trapped in that corner of death over there, but he gets it up to McGee. Powers on the drive. And charge is going to be the call. Heckathorn was in position. Second personal on Powers. Third team foul. Freeman tries to get inside as bounces off the leg of Powers. Recovered by the Huskies. Montez drive, shot doesn't go. Watson on the rebound for the Buccaneers. Heckathorn. Labonte wanted it out there. It's stolen by Montez. Yeah. Montez tipped out of bounds off of Hinkle. It'll stay with the Huskies. Substitution for Delta Junction as Maxime Kalimnik checks into the game for the first time. He's in for Powers. Powers with 2 fouls. Nearing the midway point of this first quarter, and we are all knotted up at 7. Shot from McGee is good. Brennan McGee gives the lead to the Huskies. Hinkle inside to Watson, blocked by Bialik. Here come the Huskies. Shot blocked. And we're going to have the overturn call there. It'll be out of bounds to the Buccaneers. Just about a packed gym here for this game. Freeman into Heckathorn, shots up, doesn't go. One of the Huskies had his hands wrapped up in the net, but there's a basket by Watson. And that ties the game once again. Got us a good one here. Durham to Bialik. Back to Durham. Kalimnik, shot. Rims out. Bialik is right there. Blocked from behind by Watson. And there is Labonte to Hinkle. Hinkle takes some contact there. Count it. Foul, I believe that's on McGee. That'd be his first if that is correct. Yep. Team's 4th. At the line once again is Bennett Hinkle. Converts on the 3-point play. That represents the Buccaneer lead, 12-9. Kalimnik. Nearly taken away by Labonte, but he does feed it down into Bialik, working hard down there, and Bucks have the ball. Pass fired down low to Heckathorn. Shot is up. Foul on the play. 2 shots coming for Logan Heckathorn. That foul is called on Austin Durham, his first, team's 5th. Lots of fouls for the Huskies, but they're all spread out, so nobody's really in any foul trouble. Substitution for Delta checking into the game is number 2, Ryan Zarecki. He's in for Austin Durham. We have a lane violation against the Huskies here. So Heckathorn's going to have another attempt at the second shot. Kalimnik gets the ball up, but is stolen by Heckathorn. Freeman into the corner for Hinkle. Right back to Freeman. Doesn't get it. Montez with the rebound. And now he's going to push it up the floor. Kalimnik on the drive, knocked away by Hinkle, picked up by Labonte. Freeman, his first basket of the game. Timeout, Delta Junction. Full timeout. Back underway. Back into the game is number 24, Austin Durham. There's a steal. Labonte. Hinkle for 2. Durham gets around the defenders. Trapped in that corner, double teamed. Ball's knocked away. Heckathorn's got it. Feeds up to Hinkle, fires it over to Labonte for 2. Eventually. Now the transition game is starting to heat up for the Buccaneers. This is one of their strengths. Well, fortunately for Bennett Hinkle, that went right under his foot and not at in some kind of funky angle, because that could have caused an injury for him, but he goes out of bounds. Substitution for the Bucs as Ike Watson checks out, and checking in is Owen Chadwick, Jr. This is the first substitution for the Buccaneers. Powers in the baseline. McGee. Nice move. Montez can't get it to go, but the putback is good for Bialik. Freeman glances up at the clock, sees just a few seconds left. Bucs will set up for the last shot. There's a drive. Labonte. Back out to Chadwick. Up top, Freeman for 3. Rims out. And Hinkle's going to launch it at the buzzer. Doesn't go. The score at the end of 1 quarter of play. It's an exciting one. Valdez 19, Delta Junction 11. Down to Alyssa.
Okay, I'm standing here in front of the Valdez Pep Band, and it's the end of the first quarter in the game against the Delta Huskies and the Valdez Buccaneers. It has been a really intense first quarter, with it pretty much being basket for basket between both teams up until the last few minutes, where Valdez really took it to Delta and started putting up their points and really wanting to get their score on the board. They're definitely out here for vengeance after losing to Delta in Delta a couple weeks ago, and I think they're really bringing it to the table. So I'm excited to see what Delta has to offer in this second quarter. Back to you guys.
That's a good way to put it. Let's see what Delta Junction comes out with following the quarter break. Again, these two teams split in the regular season. That was up in Delta Junction. This one, obviously, is in Valdez. Very good semifinal game we got here for you. Freeman to Hinkle. Inside, Freeman blocked out of bounds by McGee. It'll stay with the Buccaneers. Hinkle, Heckathorn. Punched away. Watson's got it. And they should be a charge, and it is, because Powers was in position. He did the little fading fallback early, but doesn't change the fact that he was in position. A lot of times the defenders who get in, do a good job of getting into position, start to fall before the defender gets to them, or before the player gets to them, and can lose that chance at the call. And will often pick up a block. But here, Powers in position draws the charge. Shot is up, short, Heckathorn. Freeman, nope. And, oh, hope he's okay. Please be okay. Just lost his footing there, came down funny. It's Montez. He's gonna come to the bench here. And immediately puts his foot up, so hopefully that is something very minor for Mr. Montez, who's had a heck of a tournament so far. Shot is up and good for Ike Watson. Kalimnik's pass is just punched away by Hinkle. And now we're going to have a foul called, getting just a little. Too close. Yeah, it only took me half an hour to finish that sentence. Knocked away. Here's Freeman. Bucks have numbers. Dishes behind him to Heckathorn. Off the glass, doesn't go. Again with the hand in the net. And we have, oh, we have another, I did not see that. So Durham will check out. Did not see what happened to him. Kalimnik, and stopped a little early, drug his pivot foot. Hinkle to Heckathorn, and has it stripped by Powers. Powers shot off the glass and good for three. It's the second three-pointer of the game. Cuts the Buccaneer lead down to 7. Heckathorn with an answer. Nope. Rebound's punched out. Hinkle saves it, and it goes off the feet of Kalimnik. Back to the Buccaneers. Foul called, shot's coming. Foul is called on Omar Powers. That's his third. Team 6, the Bucks will be in the bonus for the rest of the half, 5:33 of it. Owen Chadwick will be checking in for the Buccaneers. Mike Watson at the line. Chadwick checks into the game for Logan Heckathorn. And he kind of came down funny as well, so I think they're going to ask him if he's all right. Make sure we get the floor swept there or something at the half. There's a steal. Watson up to Hinkle. He's got one to beat, and he gets around McGee for the dunk. Bennett Hinkle slams it home and puts the lead back to 9 for the Buccaneers. I wonder if that's going to make the highlights. There's Bialik. Foul called on the Bucks. That is on Hinkle. That's going to be his second, team's third. How about that? There's a replay. These guys are on it.
There's family throughout the whole stand.
Ben Bialik at the line for his 2 shots. Two for 2 for 52. Labonte on the drive. Back to Chadwick. Now Hinkle for 3. That's good. Bennett Hinkle hits his second three-point shot of the game. Lead is 10. Bialik, the baby hook. Nope, Freeman. Hinkle, Chadwick, and he is fouled there by Powers, who helps the player up off the floor. Nice sportsmanship there from Omar Powers, but he picks up his 4th personal foul. And that's going to put Owen Chadwick at the line. Substitution Powers has to check out of the game with his 4 fouls. In for the Huskies is senior number 3, Aaron Mills. There's a steal. Chadwick tries to get to Hinkle, taken away by Mills. By Alec. Outside, shot for 3 is no good there from Zarecki. Hinkle to Labonte, to the bottom of the basket. Kyler Labonte has 6. Bucks lead by 13. Heckathorn getting ready to check back in for the Buccaneers. There's a steal by Hinkle. He's going to dish it off to Labonte. Can't get it to go. And here comes Kalimnik. Maxim Kalimnik tries to go all the way. Some contact one way or the other there. No whistle, but the Huskies do score there. Zarecki with 2. Traveling violation call. I think Ike's kind of lost his balance. Fell back into Bialik. Hold for the walk. He's going to check out. And into the game, returning for the Bucks is Logan Heckathorn. So apparently he is A-OK. Kalimnik feeds it inside, knocked away. Freeman, Hinkle up to Labonte. Can't get the layup to go. Going to try again, and that time he does. Perseverance pays off there for the senior Kyler Labonte. Timeout, Delta Junction. 30-second timeout. Underway here following the timeout. Kalimnik working on Chadwick. Gets a screen from Bialik. And it's Heckathorn drawing the charge. That is the first personal on Maxime Kalimnik. 8th team foul. Of course, no free throws on player control fouls. Freeman on the drive. Gets that thing to go somehow. Well, whatever angle you need. McGee on the drive and kind of dipped the shoulder there just a little bit. Draws the called for the charge. It's going to be the second on him. 9th team foul. Checking out of the game is Aaron Mills. Back in is Austin Durham. Remember, he came out after suffering an injury that I didn't see. You guys probably saw it, but he appears to be just fine back in the game now. Douglas Cummins, number 42, is into the game for the Buccaneers as well. Sets the pick for Labonte underneath Freeman from the baseline. It's good. Freeman with 6 now. Kalimnik to Bialik, and it is jump ball. Possession goes to the Huskies. Three-point shot is up, and it is just short. Rebound, Freeman fires up to Labonte, puts it up and in, and he is fouled on the play there by Ryan Zarecki. Again, good sportsmanship there. Zarecki missed the foul and helps the player up off the floor. He's going to come to the bench, replaced by James Caslin, the sophomore. Cummins on the rebound following the missed shot. 65 seconds to play in the first half. Bucks by 19. Buccaneers patiently moving the ball around. Obviously the clock is on their side here. Maybe working for the last shot. 35 seconds to go in the half. That's a pretty safe bet now. Douglas hit a three-point shot in Delta Junction, which every Valdesan has seen on the video of. Didn't try one there. Now Heckathorn on the drive, 10 seconds. And they're going to call him for the elbow, player control foul against Logan Heckathorn of the Bucks. It's his first, team's fourth. 5 seconds left. Here comes Durham. Puts it up. Rims out. The score at the end of the first half is Valdez 37 and Delta Junction 18. Leading scorers for the Huskies. They got 6 points from Omar Powers off of a couple of three-point shots, 4 points from Ben Bialik, and then 2 each for Ryan Zarecki, Jason Montez, Austin Durham, and Brendan McGee. For the Buccaneers, they are led by Bennett Hinkle, and he's got Lott, and then 10 points for Kyle Labonte, and 6 points for Jalen Freeman, and a few more scattered here and there. So that's going to do it here for the halftime. Let's take it down to the floor.
Okay, I am here at the end of the first half of the Valdez versus Delta Stream, and it is a very intense game. The Delta Huskies are down 18-37, and you have to realize Delta's got to really get out of their heads here. I think that's a matter of okay. Sorry about that. Anyways, Delta's really in their heads right now. They've definitely been getting angry with each other, not playing very together. I hope that their coach is really focusing on getting this chemistry back. And as for Valdez, we could call it home court advantage. Who knows, but they're on fire tonight, and Bennett Hinkle has really been putting them down, the team together. The chemistry is on fire, and I guess we will see if this home court advantage keeps going after this halftime when we go to second. Back to you guys.
Welcome to Stream Team. The team is made up of students from the Arts AV cluster at Hutchinson High School. This group of young and creative students dedicate their time after school and on the weekends to produce live events from all over Alaska. These events are streamed over the web for audiences across the state, the nation, and the world to enjoy. Of note, we're particularly proud of our graduation stream, which was viewed by the 40 family members in Monroe. Our team uses high-end production equipment, including multiple cameras, mass communication headsets, live video switchboards, and even an instant replay generator to produce high-quality and engaging content for our viewers. The team is made up of between 6 to 10 students, each in unique positions responsible for a certain aspect of the show, yet all moving in sync to produce the best possible viewing experience. Our team started in March of 2010, and to date we have produced over 300 live streams. We started with making streams in our own home studio, but since we utilized our equipment, we now stream various events all over Alaska. It is always
Alyssa.
Sorry about that, guys. We had a few technical difficulties, but I'm back here in front of our setup. And like I was saying before, this is our TriCaster. It usually stays in our control room, in our classroom. And we use it to film our new show every single day in class. And we also take it for Stream Team because it runs this entire system. Right here, we have Sydney from Valdez on graphics. She's doing all of our name bars, everything like that. And then this is Sierra, and she's running our replay machine right now, getting all those fancy replays in for you at home. Stell, our beautiful tech director, is on the switchboard right now, giving you the best viewing experience, switching from camera to camera, making sure everything's entertaining. Caroline's here on the scoreboard that we run on a separate computer through this, making sure we don't miss a point. And Laura is here on photos, making sure you get all those photo slideshows at the end of each quarter and half. So we'll head back into the game. We still got 2.5 minutes in halftime, and then it'll be ready for second half for Delta Huskies versus the Valdez Buccaneers.
We're getting ready to get back underway here. The start of the second half. Valdez leading this one 37-18. Again, the winner of this game will be the first entrant into the semifinal game. They'll await the winner of Monroe and Eielson, which is coming up next. Buccaneers look like they're in a rugby line out here for the inbounds play. They won't be lifting anybody. Don't need to. And now Freeman. Freeman to Labonte. Heckathorn for the shot. Nope. Powers. Powers is playing with 4 fouls here. He's got the rebound. Ball is tipped by Heckathorn, picked up by Hinkle. Hinkle gets it over to Labonte. Off the glass. Nope. Put back. Watson. Nope. And that is out of bounds off of Delta. It'll stay with the Buccaneers. The loser of this game will play against the Galena Hawks tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Ball gets booted right back to Hinkle. Missed shot. Here is Durham. 3-point shot is just off the mark there. Here come the Buccaneers. We can see that Jason Montez, number 4 for the Huskies, who scored 18 points in the game earlier today for Delta, who had what appeared to be some kind of ankle injury, is still on the bench. He's icing that thing up. Hope he's okay. Just got it on ice. That is certainly a hindrance for the Huskies, who are already playing their second game of the day, and their second leading scorer from earlier today is out. That's good defense there by Powers. It altered the shot of Hinkle to avoid the charge enough to force the miss. Hinkle on the rebound. The leading scorer for the Huskies earlier today was Ben Bialik, number 52, and he had 27 points in that game. And we're gonna have a jump ball. It should and do. McGee will check out of the game. Checking in for Delta Junction is, for the first time in this game, Joel Neal Gonzalez, the freshman. He played a little bit in this morning's game. Here is Gonzalez. And now nearly a steal from Hinkle. Yeah, double dribbles a call. It's actually, I tell you what, if he doesn't react that way, he may get away with that. Pardon me. Kind of tough. You're expecting the whistle on something obvious like that, and it caught all the officials off guard. Watson back out to Hinkle. Long two is good. Oh, they gave him the 3. Oh, I thought he was. Okay, well, I could be wrong. But they gave him the 3. Timeout. Timeout, Delta Junction. This will be a 30-second timeout. calling the timeout. Huskies have the ball. Gonzalez to inbound it. Stripped. Hackathorn. Layup it in. There's another steal. Here comes Hinkle for the jam. Bennett Hinkle throws down another one. That's tipped out of bounds off of Delta. Freeman on the drive. Nice pass, and he acknowledges that. He's got 8. Powers to Bialik, and he's got it in. Freeman couldn't get the handle on that one. Foul is called on Watson. That's his 3rd, team's first of the half. Owen Chadwick checks into the game for the Buccaneers. He's in for Kyler Labonte. Bialik will get a break as well, and in for Delta Junction is James Caslin. Ike Watson with the steal. He's going to take it all the way, and it's good. Watson has 6. Bucks lead is up to 30. Good defense here by the Buccaneers. Powers gets the open shot, though. Heckathorn pulls it down. Freeman, Chadwick. Watson on the rebound. Heckathorn for 3. Nope. Watson on another rebound. Gets it to Hinkle. Lots of green shirts in there. Foul is called on the play. Foul is called on James Caslin, his team's first of the half. This is Bennett Hinkle at the line. Two for 2. Powers to Kalimnik. And McGee took one step too many. Chadwick over to Freeman, inside to Hinkle. Heckathorn for 3. That's short. Huskies with the rebound. Powers was thinking that McGee was going to continue to the basket there. And McGee's going to check out of the game, and back in for the Huskies is Aaron Mills. Fired underneath. Hinkle, nope. Denied there. Powers with the rebound. Hinkle strips it, but recovered by the Huskies. Zarecki, who got the ball back for Delta Junction. Omar Powers with it now. Again, the Huskies are missing their big play point guard and Jason Montez, who had an injury earlier in the game. Hickathorn with the rebound for the Buccaneers. Freeman back to Hinkle. Watson backs in, puts the shot down. Mike Watson's got 8. Shot is up, and that is good for James Caslin. The drive by Hinkle. Gets it to Freeman and scores. Couple seconds left here in the quarter. Powers is going to launch it here at the buzzer. No good. The score at the end of 3 is Valdez 56 and Delta Junction 22. Four substitutions for the Buccaneers on the floor for the Bucks. Junior number 14, Rafael Alfaro. Number 22 is sophomore Hayden Howard. And there's a steal and a layup there for Ryan Zarecki. Also in the game for the Buccaneers, junior Jimmy Chavez, number 20. And Douglas Cummins, number 42, returns to the game. Owen Chadwick, number 1, was already there. And you're going to get the foul on Zarecki here for a little push out of bounds. His team second of the half. Alfaro to inbound it. Alfaro with the shot, rims out, rebound Powers. Stops for the shot, just a bit short, rebound Alfaro. Chadwick to Howard. Pass to Chavez. Backcourt violation is called. Kalimnik for 3. That's good. Maxime Kalimnik. Yeah, he switched his pivot foot, switched his pivot feet. Shot is up and good for Kalimnik. Maxime Kalimnik. Powers with the steal on Cummins, and he'll do the finger roll, just rims out. Zarecki with the rebound to Kalimnik. Nope, Cummins pulls down that board. And these bench players don't get a whole lot of playing time. Some of them don't anyway, but they're still expected to execute the plays here. This is their opportunity to do just that, and 5-second violation. Got to remember, you can dribble the ball there in that situation. And 30-second timeout, Valdez. Delta Junction coming off of a hard-fought battle earlier today against the Hutchinson Hawks. Obviously, Delta victorious in that one, 74-57. A lot of energy spent in that one, and I think that might have caught up to them here. That's the way the schedule works in these conference tournaments. It's true for all of them. Powers for three. That's good. He's been playing with 4 personal fouls for most of the game. Cummins with the traveling violation. James Latendre Jr. checks into the game for the Bucks. He's in for Douglas Cummins. Long three is up. Pardon me. Sorry for the coughing. No good. Here comes Chadwick. Alfaro underneath to Chavez. Turn around, and it's in there. Jimmy Chavez, his first point. That shot is good. Alfaro in the corner. Got it to Chadwick on the wing. Howard into Alfaro. Puts it up. Nope. Rebound Kalimnik. Three-pointer for Zarecki is good. He's got 7 points. Chavez on the drive. Powers on the rebound. Powers, nice job of staying with it. And he finds Joel Neal Gonzalez, the freshman for the bucket. Chadwick on the drive, rims out. 2.5 minutes to play. It's a 19-point Buccaneer lead. Kalimnik chases down the rebound for Delta. And he gets the basket on the drive. Oh, they're going to take it away and call the offensive foul instead. Second, team's third of the half. Substitution for the Buccaneers. Checking in for Jimmy Chavez is number 5, Jonah Turner. Alfaro trapped there, needs some help, and have a jump ball called instead. Possession to Delta. Three-point shot for Kalimnik. Nope. Rebound and putback is good. And that is Aaron Mills, his first basket of the game. Turnover back to Delta Junction. Timeout. Okay, here we go. Final minute and a half of the game. Kalimnik. Powers tipped from behind by Latendre. Shot is up and in for Aaron Mills. Alfaro with the shot. It's good, and he'll come to the line. A foul, by the way, was called on Kalimnik, his third. Powers for three. Rebound comes out to Kalimnik. Three-point shot is up and good, and that is Ryan Zarecki. Fouling violation called. "15 seconds on the clock. Foul called on the play. Foul's called on Hayden Howard, his first. At the line for the Huskies is number 14, James Caslin. And Owen Chadwick's just going to hold this one to end the game. And the final score is going to be Valdez 60 and Delta Junction 47. Taking a look at our final stats here for the Delta Huskies. 10 points from Ryan Zarecki, 9 from Omar Powers, 7 for Maxime Kalimnik, 6 for Ben Bialik, 4 for Aaron Mills, and then 2 each from Jason Montez, Austin Durham, Drayden McGee, and Joel Neal Gonzalez, one added by James Conlon there at the end. For the Buccaneers, 24 points from number 24, Bennett Hinkle, 10 apiece from Kyler Labonte and Jalen Freeman, 8 for Ike Watson, and then 3 added by Logan Heckathorn, 2 each for Jimmy Chavez and Rafe Alfaro, and then 1 added by Owen Chadwick. And so what that means is that the Buccaneers are going to be in the championship game, and they await the winner of the next game to be played right here between the Eielson Ravens and the Monroe Catholic Rams. Stay with us right here on the Hutchinson High School Stream Team, and we will have that game for you here coming up shortly.
And in a 13 game point differential, the Buccaneers took this game home. And maybe it is a home court advantage seeing how their girls won tonight too. We may never know, but the Huskies definitely have a lot to improve on if they want to make their way through the losers bracket now into the second seed spot. They're going to have to really work hard tomorrow, play as a team. That seemed to be a thing that they were lacking, and Valdez just brought it. They brought the chemistry, they brought the talking, they brought everything to the table tonight. They wanted to show out in front of their home crowd. It was their first game of regionals. They were the first place seed, and they wanted to show that they were. So now we're going to head into the Monroe Catholic Rams boys versus the Eielson Ravens. It is Monroe's first game of the day for the boys, and we are very excited to see how this one goes. Back to you.